Bleach.
Says,
Naruto,
wait, did you do a
Yu-Gi-Oh,
video on
Chainsaw
PWS
Man,
video
My Hero
of him
Academia,
drawing?
Hunter x Hunter, Black Clover, or
Wait,
Full
did
Metal
you do a
Alchemist.
video
With
on
that being said,
No,
there
not
are
yet.
a few stereotypes and tropes in shonen manga
I
and
was gonna
anime
bring
that
it
are a
up,
bit
but I don't know if
outdated.
it
In
makes
today's video,
sense now. I want to bring it up, but I want, because he mentioned some stuff. You know what? Fuck it. No, I'll just bring it up anyway. Screw it. Because it's never gonna be at the right time.
Says you should play it.
Drawing. It's hard. Here's a picture I drew when I was 7 years old. It's me and my dad showering. What's the problem? I know what you're thinking. Endless potential in this young artist. The truth is, I always liked drawing. I just never practiced it. So in my last video, I decided to try and practice drawing every day for 30 days.
Ooh, what does that sound like? What does that sound like, students? What does that sound like, students?
And I realized this is amazing. I'm having so much fun. And I could compare the result when I started to after 30 days, and it was a big difference. So it really made me motivated to keep going, and especially with everyone in the comments being so supportive.
Says hello.
Therefore, I continued, and we're at day 100. I drew every day for 100 days. So let's look at the result.
Whoa!
Did we have the same kind of improvement, or have I peaked? Let's check it out.
Switched over to Twitch.
Here we are. I'm so excited because I purposely have not looked at these old ones as well, so we can hopefully experience this together. Just for reference, this is where I started off at day 0. And this is where we left off at day 30. I really didn't like these. I bought these markers or pens to fill in. I thought it would automatically make it better, but it was just really hard. You know, 5 days after I'd done my video, I felt like I just lost sort of what I had gained. Like, I was so mad about it, and I felt like a fraud. Like, oh, did I just trick everyone? Because I couldn't draw anymore.
Says teach.
So
switch
I
the
kept
tab.
going, and I tried to draw as much as I had time to do.
Wait, what? Teach, switch the tab.
Says switch the tab.
What the hell? Why isn't that? That's weird. Whoa, whoa. What the hell? Oh. Stupid. I'm such an idiot. Hold on. Hold on.
Says we can't see the video.
I know, I get it, I get it. I'm stupid. Fuck. Wait, hold on. What is it? I'm confused. What the hell? No, it's on the thing. Why is it the fucking thing?
What the hell is even that?
Hold on, hold on. Oh, I get it. I get it. I get it. I get it. X this out. X this out. Keep that open. What's this? Okay. X this out. Keep on. Why is it not? Probably glitched. Yeah, it glitched. That's what happened. There we go. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. Stupid.
And slowly gain back my momentum. I draw Momo here because Margette wanted me to, and she drew Momo as well. I added it to the end. Oh yeah, so my favorite rhythm game is called Tunithum Sun, and they have these characters that are really interesting because they're so detailed and fun and weird. So I really like drawing these, and I feel like I got the proportions decent enough, which I couldn't do before. So yeah, I love drawing these. It's fun to try out different styles. I have not developed my own, and I'm just trying to draw different things that I see and like as much as possible. And that's what everyone told me as well. The best way to improve is draw from reference.
Says
so
TBH
I drew these
is
super
actually
quick,
really good
and I
at
felt
drawing.
like they were kind of fun and weird. Had a day. So
Says
sad.
especially color theory.
Anyway, I finished the book. I never thought I would.
See what he did? He didn't draw random stupid shit. This is why I keep telling you guys, stop worrying about things that is not important, like art style. That shit is so annoying. I have to do a YouTube video on this. I have to do a dedicated video on talking about the art style complex problem. I have a thumbnail that's ready to go on that. I have to make the video. I have to do a whole 10 to 15 minute explanation and rant on why the art style thing is such a poison to beginners. It's not even funny. See how this man is not talking about art style? He's talking about getting better. Now, what he did is he focused on just drawing, and it looked like he just stood on one particular subject. It is a female, long hair, and usually it's from the shoulders to the body. Now, I wouldn't recommend him to draw the body. I would just start from the head all the way down from each body part. But the fact that he stood on subject shows that he improved. This is the shit I keep telling you guys, and you guys keep doing other things like drawing backgrounds and shit, and then asking me a lot of crazy questions, and then don't remember the question, don't remember the thing you was drawing 10 days ago. Like that, this is the thing I keep telling you. Stop worrying about things that is not important. So like I told you guys, the whole thing I keep mentioning to you guys all the time is the 8 fundamentals, which I will be doing a video eventually soon. I gotta stop streaming every day, but I have to do the video. And the video is the idea of, first it is shapes. Then next should be form.
Says
Then
yes.
it should be, the next one should be gesture. If we're talking about bodies and stuff, gesture, right? Because if you do these 3 first things, this will mostly answer majority of your questions on most things. Because what shapes do, it builds the idea of what anything is. So like if you're looking like at a car, you can at least build out in your head it's a bunch of squares, right, and a circle on 4 ends of the wheels, right? And then the next thing, like your shapes, like your squares, triangles, circles, and then your form is the next thing. Compared to this, is the stepping stone to this is your cubes, your prisms, and your spheres, right? And then gesture is the combination of these things with the idea of flow. Because the idea of flow is the idea of action. The action line. It's that thing when you turn like this and then you start making a shape around said thing to give it whatever movement. Let's use the beanbag method, because most of you like mentioning that to me. Like the beanbag method. So you make the line of action, and then you combine your shape with your form by putting some form on the beanbag. It has some form of flow. So these 3 things will add up to this. And then when you get this, you use something called balance. Now this is mostly for people who are on digital. So you have the ability to flip the canvas. So when you flip the canvas, it'll let you know what side looks awkward. So if you flip your canvas of your drawing, right? If you flip the canvas on your drawing, it will tell you if it looks right. If it looks awkward and strange and weird on left side compared to the right side you were stuck on, that proves that something's wrong with it. It needs balance. Balance is the idea of patting. It's like a sandcastle. It's literally, I say this all the time, it's like a little sandcastle when you go to the beach and you put it in the bucket and you flip it over and you got a sandcastle that's kind of broken. So what you do as a kid, you pat the sides to make it as even as possible so it looks good. That's what balance is. You're balancing, or at least patting the sides. This is called flipping the canvas, okay? When you flip the canvas, it looks a lot better on both ends of the spectrum. Your drawing should not look wild on both ends of the spectrum. It should be exactly like a mirror what it is, because if it doesn't look like a mirror what it is, then you have yourself a problem. You need to fix it. This is why I would recommend, if you're going to flip the canvas, do the drawing, the base drawing first. See how I did this drawing? Do the base drawing first. Have that out of the way. Is it this one? No, it's this one. Where is it? just had? Oh my god, I think I got rid of it. I don't know where's the base. Where's my base? Did I get rid of it? I think I did. So get your base color, get your base drawing. And then what you do with said base drawing is to flip it by making it look good. Make the general drawing look correct. If you don't do this, you're gonna look wild. I think I still have. Oh, I don't have it. Oh man, I don't have it. Oh, that sucks. But like, you're supposed to take your base drawing. Let's just say this is the, yeah, here it is, here it is. So you take your base drawing, right, and you flip the canvas. If it looks awkward on both ends of the spectrum, you need to fix it. Wherever it looks awkward, fix it. You know what I'm saying? It's like a sentence. My English professor said this a long time ago. If a sentence sounds awkward without flow, if you can't read it as fast as you see it, then you have to fix it. Something's wrong with it. It's awkward. It's too awkward. You need to fix it. That's what you need to do. That's the whole point. Now, to flip the canvas, you need a hotkey whether it be Clips of your Paint or Photoshop. You need to flip it. It doesn't look awkward on both ends. The only thing I think looks awkward a little bit is the hands, the foot, and the head. But these can be actually independently fixed. It doesn't mess with the overall idea of what's happening here. Right? You know, that's what I'm saying. So once you get the whole balance situation out of the way, this is where the idea of foreshortening comes in. All right. So if you get, or you can interchange between them. So if you're going to go from shape, form, gesture, you can go to either balance or foreshortening. You can either go within them, but you're going to eventually cross both of them at the same time. So you have to do foreshortening. So foreshortening is the idea of, it's an introduction to perspective, because foreshortening is basically about the idea of depth. So it's about distance. It's all about distance. And you'll learn a lot of this when you're doing color theory, or just the fact that you are putting two things away or close to each other. So you can make two things look far away depending on the depth of field. That's really what it is. So when something's coming at you, it's going to directly be more look like it's in front, like a hand, for instance, or so. Oh, look like a weird little hand, like a hand coming at you, in the way it is. But if the character is putting their hand out like this, and they're smaller, you know what I'm saying, they look smaller. You know what I'm saying? Like, the hand looks bigger than the whole body because it's much closer than what we are supposed to be. So that's the whole point.
So I bought this new one at a local store, and it was so shitty.
So the point is to stay on subject. So when you ask me, what should I do? The first thing is, what are you bad at? Or if you're not bad at it, or if you just want to improve, focus on the fundamentals first before you worry about art style and all that crap. That shit is going to be a ball chained to your ankle. I'm dead serious. So focus, like, say if you're bad at drawing heads, do drawing heads for 30 days. You don't have to draw eyes. You don't have to draw no nose. You don't have to draw no mouth. I guess you have to draw an ear. But you can draw an ear, head, and a neck. That's it. That's all you have to do. That's all you have to do. You don't have to do don't put no hair on that thing. Just literally do that for 30 days. Get comfortable of looking at it in different perspectives, and your visual library will get easier as it goes, because it's not being bogged down by the idea of details, right? So when you get heads down...
I sent another version of the DRA.
DRA? What's that? Okay. I'll look at it in a second.
Drawing asterisk.
Yeah, I'll look at it in a second. But like, yeah, so that's what you need to do to improve.
Like, the pages are so flimsy. And oh, what's this? New sponsor time. Time to get your wallet. G Fuel is launching a New Year, New You campaign. What are your goals for 2024? Maybe you want to get swole, get fit, or maybe life got you down and you just need something else to help you out. Introducing the PewDiepie G Fuel Seal Shaker Abs of Steel. We finally did it. We made the perfect stainless steel cup. This bad boy will keep your drinks nice and cool and fresh, just the way God intended G Fuel to be drunked. It is my favorite G Fuel cup so far. It's absolutely beautiful. Look at this. So yeah, get it before it sells out.
If you need to file one or more state tax returns, you need to visit
I'm not gonna lie, I would love to have PewDiePie as a student. He'll probably be a model student. I'm not gonna lie.
Remember to use my code for a discount, $25.99. I always prefer to drink out of metal cups. I don't understand why every glass is not a metal cup. It just makes more sense. Thank you, G, for sponsoring this video and helping create the greatest cup of all time. Don't miss out, guys. All right, back to the video. We'll go through this quickly. I started drawing more realistic, less anime, and I drew this one. And my God, I was so proud of it. I loved it so much. I couldn't believe I drew it. And I felt like, yes, I did it. I drew something I liked. Finally. It was also kind of a blessing and a curse because I would always compare whatever I drew to the best thing I felt like I drew. And it made me really hate a lot of stuff that I drew that I don't think was that bad. I don't know. Just drawing random stuff I find online on Pinterest and Google. God damn it! I think I was having a bad day. Fucking hated it. Always comparing. Nope, that was shit. Didn't have time to draw that day. Interesting, because I don't remember why. Maybe it was because I was just doing so bad. Who knows? It's interesting because now I look at this and I can immediately tell just like what's way off. Where the head is too small. It's not really balanced. It's the sort of stuff you automatically pick up when you draw. Yeah, and the eye is way too high up in comparison, you can see here. But anyway, it's kind of fun to go through this, to be honest. Spend more time on some than others, I guess. I think 57 was a good day. Maybe not. Oh yeah, so I drew with no reference because everyone, like I said, everyone said draw with reference. That's the best way to improve, to study other forms and shapes. So I wanted to draw without just to sort of see if I was improving, and definitely felt like I had. So even though the eyes are too far apart, but hey. You can also draw way quicker now as well. But yeah, I sort of plowed through this book. So I bought this really big one, like a proper art book instead of a sketchbook. And I tore off the first 2 pages because the paper was so smooth and I wasn't used to it. And it was just so difficult. So no one will know what I drew, but I could actually fit a lot more into 1 page, which I think was really fun to just look at. Yes, I draw cat girls. Don't judge me. So I tried to do 1 sort of page per day, which I really liked doing. Try to commit to a more full body, different manga and stuff like that. You can see how many attempts it took me to actually draw something I was happy with.
Someone's gonna bitch and moan at the fact that he kept on drawing girls. They're gonna say, "Why are you drawing so many girls?" Watch this. Someone in the comment section or someone on this planet is going to complain, "Why do you draw so many girls? You must be weird or something. Don't you have a girlfriend? Or do you have a baby? How disgusting." Someone on Twitter is going to have some type of gas aneurysm on this very thing.
I feel like you draw 1 thing you like that will cost you 10 things.
And they look rather young.
Sounds familiar.
Yeah, I know. They look rather young. What's your problem?
You hate. I think I use myself as reference.
And then when you look in their profile, they have a bunch of...
someone already done that.
Yeah, and the funniest thing is, like, if you look at their profile...
What the dog doing?
If you look at their profile, they usually support a lot of degenerate shit anyway. They have to coping hard. They'd be like, you draw a bunch of girls, and you're looking at they're in a bunch of furry shit. I'm telling you.
For some of these, I know that's kind of weird. I just needed the pose that I wanted to draw.
Says like man
yeah,
as
that
a
one
kid.
Too. I don't want to be an anime girl. I just need the reference.
This is wild, man.
Oh yeah, this one in the middle is Marzia. I drew it super quick. I asked her to pose for me. It's kind of bad, but it's fun to draw it. Here we go. So I borrowed one of Marcia's pens, the green one. It was really bad in the beginning, but I used the other end of it, and I think it was just too strong. I never used a marker before, so I wasn't sure how to do it.
His line weight, I think he went too hard on the line weight. So what you guys are witnessing me doing is that very thing. We're doing line weight. So I don't have to redraw everything. I didn't want to redraw anything anyway. So like I did the line weight. That's what we're doing. I'm putting more line weight in places that need to be thicked and things that needs to be thickened and things that don't need to be that gets thinned out. and also the rules on overlaying when needed to be. And also, the idea of light actually comes into this as well. If you don't know how to use, it's not about just thickening the
Says
lines.
I just hate how they bleed though the paper.
Yeah, the paper will be a problem. So he has to be careful on that. Paper texture and different will make all the difference.
Good. So I bought my own
Says it
markers
bright for close,
just to kind of try it
exactly me
out, and
too.
obviously it takes more time to color stuff, but I really enjoy doing it, and it sort of makes them come to life more. And I was trying out different things. Sometimes it doesn't work. I drew that one, but I was too scared to
Says
actually
what I do is
commit
place
to
another
coloring
paper
because I thought I
underneath.
would ruin it. I spent one day trying to do green, then another doing blue, and I try to not waste much time coloring, but then they get really sloppy and bad, so it's difficult.
I
I
have a
did yellow,
sketchbook,
which I
but it's
really
with thick
love.
paper.
Just trying out different methods of sort of how to make it interesting. Red and salmon. I wanted to go through every color I had because I didn't have that many anyway. I drew this one and I did it so sloppily that I felt like I could have done that better. So I really tried on this one. It's quite cute. I like it.
Bro looks
It
like
reminds me
black.
of an anime I watched when
Naruto.
I was way younger. I don't remember. It was like a redhead girl with a samurai sword. Did a purple one.
Well, you're fine.
These are very anime drawings. You know what I mean? But it's fun to see it in front of you.
His color
This is
theory is pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. His color theory is pretty good. He has a good way with less. I would his saturation is pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. He did good with the saturation of hair. Why do I feel like some of his references was based on AI shit? It looks like I'm not saying he used AI. I'm saying like
Says
the way he
just
drew
when I
them.
was starting to cool off, man, and
My
frustrated.
favorite one he drew was the green one.
The green one. Let me go back a little bit. Let me see. The green one. Did I pass that one, or is that coming up? That's probably coming up. That's coming up.
it was like a redhead girl with a samurai sword. Did a purple one. These are very anime
I like the
drawings.
purple one.
You know what I mean? But it's fun to
Says that's
see
what
it
I
in
said,
front
his
of you.
color theory
This
is
is
good.
my fortune for the year. I got Daikichi, the best fortune. So prosperity and wealth to me this year. Thank you very much. Too scared to color this one.
Oh, there it is. Okay, yeah. The green
My
one
new
looks amazing.
favorite. I love this one. This is on day 84. This is nice to look at. I think it works.
Hear that, people? On day
There are things
fucking 84. So when you guys sit there and say, "Teach, what should I draw next?" I'm like, "Are you have
Says
you?"
it's the yellow one
and
for
I
me.
and I always say this to them. This is my response. Do you feel your 30 days has passed based on your training? Do you feel adequate at what you're doing or what you have done? And if they say no, then add another 30 days. Add another 30 days.
Says I would love to see him draw live.
That's what your teacher did. I do this all the time. So when you guys remember, I numbered them too. That's based on days. Guys, you see that all the time. I number them in the corner. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. You know what I'm saying? I'm not doing those number things for no reason. There is a reason behind. Those are days those are coming out. That's why I number them. To indicate to those who are keep on asking me, does that actually work? Yes. Because if you look at day 1 compared to day 30, there's a significant difference between them. I do this all
Says
the
it
time.
bright for close, he'll definitely watch to see what it's got.
in life that aren't easily defined. Moments so
So it took me 40 days to feel like I drew something I liked again.
40 days. It took him 40 days to get
like-
what he feels that he's at a place where he feels more adequate at what he's doing.
Says, wait, what were you talking about? Wasn't paying attention.
And there we go. I'm not repeating myself twice.
There's definitely an improvement. I can see it already, but it just took me so many tries. And I was trying different. Anytime the head is shaped differently, it's like a whole different ball game if you're not used to it. So I drew from the side for the first time, and as you can see, it took a lot of tries. But I got there, okay? There was a painting here. I felt like I just needed more
Says
practice
something
with
about
different
doing
angle
something
of the
for
head,
40
so I
days
try to
is
do as
what I
much as possible.
caught.
What do you think I'm talking about for 40 days? What do I preach? I'm pretty sure you can guess what I'm referring to.
Possible. Yeah, different styles of coloring. It's a shame it bleeds through the coloring. I didn't like that one. I tried, I just wasn't happy with it. Yeah, I like that one a lot. Too scared to color it. Don't ask me what happened here. Still really struggling to be consistent with the different angles of the face. Messed up the eye. I remember liking this one. Started drawing sad anime girls and Chainsaw Man. I love that. Power and what's her name? Kobeni-chan are so expressive. If you know this scene, you know, I remember reading it and I was like, I have to draw that.
Says all I remember now. Sorry. Slow
I think it was a
brain
bit
again.
sloppy, but it's kind of nice. Could have done a better job, but hey.
Says had a known
So
user
for day
for 5,
98,
so this is a
I
famous
wanted to
YouTuber
draw
that didn't know how to
with you guys.
DRSW.
So we'll do that now. So yeah, I realized I never actually drawn anything and recorded it before, so it was a bit weird, but this is how I do it. I bet it's wrong. Clearly. Because I like to do the eyes first just because they're the most important. And at least the placement of them. Then I sort of try and figure out where the chin is going to end up in relation to everything else. And that does not look right. For me as a beginner, this process takes me the most time, but I also think it's the most important. The chin is so difficult. It all has to work. I actually decided to change the eyes. I don't remember why. Just felt like they were a bit too messy. That looks better. I also decided to change the body to be front face instead. It just felt more natural. And there we go. That's our first sketch. So I colored in with the pen, added these little frog characters. Now we can erase the scribbles.
Very good.
Which makes it look really empty. I wanted to make the hair gray, but I didn't really have many colors, so it was hard to make it.
Says okay and
work.
VM, you remember.
I tried my best. I feel like the more different tones and shades, the more alive it looks, so I wasn't planning to go this dark, but here we are. Face is always scary, in my opinion.
Yeah, I know what he's talking about. It's kind of usually the.
And then once I'm done coloring, I like to fill in more with the mark. I don't know what to call it. The pen, the black pen, just to give it
Says
some more.
Teach, do you want to
something.
play
I
live?
wasn't sure whether to commit on the frogs, but I did anyway.
What are you talking about?
Why not? So I colored in the frogs, and I decided to add some splash of green, just so the 3 colors would show up somewhere on her as well. It actually looks nice. I added this circle to make it more interesting, but I don't know if it was the best idea, to be honest. But this is the result. 99, I felt like I could finally more consistently draw different face angles. It didn't take me 600 tries, as you can tell by the lack of eraser.
In Puerto Rico, we call ourselves Boricua, a unique name honoring the vibrant spirit of our people. When you experience...
In comparison, at least. And then on day 100, I just wanted to draw, again with you guys, a little bit of Chainsaw Man. Because I love these characters and I think they're so fun to draw. I feel like what I draw usually is not as good as the reference. But hey, it's still fun to look at it. I love this character so much. This scene was so fucking funny. Best girl, easily. So yeah,
Says
that concludes
Rashad.
my 100-day drawing challenge.
don't know about that
I
one.
owe
I gotta
a
get this done.
huge thanks to you
So if we get
guys
this done,
for
we'll get this done
being
today.
so supportive. One of the main reasons I actually decided to keep going, because I wasn't planning
Says
to do
nah,
it.
you just
I remember
drew them
asking
better.
Marcia, like, am I just embarrassing myself uploading this video? Like, but everyone was so nice. I hope it doesn't seem like I'm fishing for compliments, but I thank you. When I started going to the gym like 7 years ago, I was not in shape at all. But I remember thinking after I'd done it, I was like, well, I've done it once.
I can do it again.
Now I just got to keep going. And then eventually I'll hit my goal. And I'm kind of keeping the same mentality with drawing, you know? I don't know what my goal is, but all you got to do is keep practicing. That's all it takes. You know, you don't get better unless you actually put in the work.
Hello, thank you. Thank you, Pewds. I've been telling that to my students, and they always think I'm trying to bullshit them with some bullshit because I want their money so much. Give me your fucking money! No, bro, I'm trying to help you.
Says cause he
That's my-
practiced off, you would
that's-
draw them better.
That's literally my job, is to help you to get where you need to be. I am not these corporations trying to keep your money or trying to keep you paying.
What the hell is even that?
I'm trying to get you guys to understand how to draw. That's your job. That's my job. That's why I'm not gonna baby my students. I'm gonna tell you the truth.
Says
But I ain't got
no in the
baby.
skeptic cause I've
Fuck
heard
outta
a
here.
similar thing from numerous artists, but different.
I do not baby my students. I tell them directly. Because if I baby them, I'm wasting my time and theirs. My job is not to get money from you.
Says that a known user for 5.
My job is not
Says
to get
that's
my
fine.
my job is not to get my money, get your money from you. My job is
Says
to
hi,
stop you
Mr.
from
No
giving me
Cappity
money
Bappity.
for helping you.
Says it Reggie Pod.
That's the point.
Right?
Says you
I
dub
forgot to
speed.
do the comparison. So this is where I was at 30 days, and this is where we're at now. Maybe you can't tell a massive difference, but I can tell a massive difference.
If you can see
I
a
feel
massive
so
difference,
much
that's
more
all that
confident
matters.
Drawing now, and I
Says
can draw
what's up
quicker,
from Mary, how's
less
everyone
attempts.
doing?
And also just to be
Says
able to
that a noun
incorporate
who's a
color. I hope in a
45
year I
win.
can develop my own style more. But we'll see you guys then.
I definitely spent more time this time around than just 10 minutes a day, which is kind of the point, you know?
Says
It's
that in
just
the
a way to
great
make you
papyrus,
set a
hella
goal to
welcome.
do something for 10 minutes a
Says
day.
you
It's a
dub
great way to
speed.
make you keep going at
Says
it. And I
someone
was having
told
so
me
much
it
fun
takes a
doing
full
it
year to
anyway.
fully get the
Whatever
hang
goals
of it
you
in
have,
practice.
Can we please
not
finish the
40
video before he
days.
starts talking? Hold on, he's getting overpowered. Come on.
See you
Says
guys
it
then.
beanbag on.
I definitely spent
Hold on.
Says
more
it
time this
beanbag
time
on.
around than
Says
just
that a
10 minutes
known
a
user
day,
for 5.
which is kind of the point, you know? It's just a way to make you set a goal to do something for 10 minutes a day. It's a great way to make you keep
Says
going
that
at
a
it.
known
And I
user
was
for
having
5
so
he
much
did a
fun. you know?
100. Says Pewds.
Hold on.
Doing it anyway. Whatever goals you have, I believe in you. You can do it. All right. I'll see you guys in the next one. Rufus.
Yeah.
This is what it's like to
This is what I'm saying. For you to improve, you have to put in the work. If you don't do it, you'll never get nowhere. You're gonna be stuck, and then you're gonna be saying, "Why am I not improving? Why is my art style?" And just like shitting on the floor and everything. Like, just tired of the whole my art style. I'm telling you, y'all use the art style as a go-to, and it is a go-to. No, why would you want a face reveal in the first place? I don't understand.
Says Brofist.
I don't understand why people even ask for a face reveal, because what got them in the chat is because of the
Says that a
non-face
known
reveal.
user for 5 who Teach has been saying it from the start.
I've been
Says that
constantly
in the
saying
great papyrus, nope.
it. Nope. I'm trying to
Says
do.
him trying to do what PewDiepie Trina do him a practice shapes for 30 days and heads for a week.
Yes.
Says that in the great papyrus, I don't think you will.
Nope. There's no point. There is no point for me to do such things. There's no incentive for me to do such things. But yeah, I'm telling you, like the only way to
Says it Reggie Pods.
improve, you need to put in the 30 days, learn the fundamentals.
Says sorry, Teach, there's more.
Learn the fundamentals, and then learn the fundamentals, do the 30 days. If you don't
Says
see
listen
any
to a song after maybe possibly.
like if you
Says Teach is beautiful.
thank you. But like if you don't see any
Says at mini_G Von 88 do it.
if you don't see anything else, any improvement, add another 30 days till you see improvement. Don't move on to the next thing if you haven't improved. That just doesn't make any sense. That's like me asking you to build like a rocket. You don't know how the engines work, and then you're asking me, should we shoot the thing anyway? I'm like, no. Why would you send the rocket if the engine's not working? If the engine's not working, it may blow up. So you're just wasting time.